Welcome to Neverwinter. This is the first of many of our premiere shows for this week. Neverwinter is an interactive D&D 5e charity stream where you, the viewer, can affect the game. Affect? I'm not sure how the English works on it. Affect the game by your donations. The donation link should be right below in the panel. If you go to our team page, the Nerd Asylum team page, the team page has listed each of the shows that are participating as part of the team, and you can go and click on that and donate to affect the game. And we have a wide variety of things that you can do to affect the game, including giving our wonderful heroes health potions, advantage, critical successes, as well as a $1,000 donation will TPK the party. So, should you feel so inclined, feel free to help the kids of Riley Children's Hospital and TPK the party. Before we get started into the first episode of Neverwinter, I would like to let you all know that Extra Life this year is going to be for Riley Children's Hospital. That is our official hospital of the year. We are raising for Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis, Indiana. That is the hospital of choice. Our team goal for this year is $15,000. We've always made incremental increases since we've started doing Extra Life, so I'm looking forward to 2021 being a huge year for the Nerd Asylum and for our efforts to raise money for Riley Children's Hospital. So between all our different shows, the team goal is $15,000 this year. Not only that, you can join our team and help us reach that goal. If you click our team thing, which is linked below, it'll take you to the thing where you can sign up to be a part of the Nerd Asylum team and help us raise funds for Riley. So hit that follow button on Twitch to be alerted when we go live with our other shows. And then if you miss a live show, you can catch up on what you missed by subbing on YouTube and checking out our Nerd Asylum website, which is thenerdasylum.com, and clicking on media. Each show that we have has its own page where you can learn more about the cast and view past episodes. We do have to wait 24 hours before uploading because we are affiliates on Twitch. So they are usually released at 9:15 p.m. the following evening, and then they're there forever, so you can watch them whenever is convenient for you. Without further ado, welcome to Neverwinter. We're going to begin our adventure in Saarloon, a coastal town on the eastern side of Faerun. And our adventurers have already met up and been assigned a job to investigate something that's going on in Neverwinter. So their goal is to get to Neverwinter and investigate a missing crew. They have been invited to tag along on a transport wagon that is going from Saarloon to Mulhessen. They are taking mostly dried meats and fruits from Saarloon to Mulhessen, and we're going to begin by joining our adventurers as they approach this wagon. So, as you approach the wagon, we're going to go around in order here, so we'll introduce our characters as Lyra, Faye, Arden, and Rook step up towards this wagon. So Lyra,
like a leer. So she is a very pale female elf, long hair, like down to like her waist, and it is like really like braided up in like these like really intricate, think like not like season 2 Khaleesi. Like it's a lot, but like for one person to do. And she's wearing boots that like come up to her knees, and they're like brown, like a dark leather, and dark leather pants, and like over it she has like a overcoat, not an overcoat, but like a tunic, like a long tunic, and she's got like a belt and everything, and she has a messenger bag, and then she has like a very thick green cloak over, and she's just like smiling really big, and she has like these really bright like blue eyes. They're a little bit unsettling, almost like they have like a glow, like just like they're a little bit odd, a little unsettling, but the rest of her is pretty pleasant. And she walks up and God help me with this. Good morning, everybody. Are we ready to go?
Perfect. And as you say that, go ahead and introduce yourself, Faye.
All right, so Faye is a half-elf. So what you see is a fairly average height woman. She's about 5'9". Her skin is deeply tanned by the sun. It might have been fair at one point, but it is sun-worked. There's freckles everywhere. She is got brown hair. It's dark brown hair that has curls, very loose curls at the ends. There's small braids woven in throughout the bits of her hair, and it's tossed up halfway behind her head just to get like the bangs and the front hair out of her face as she works. Her outfit is very much a working outfit. She's got brown boots, fitted pants, and a white shirt, but it's only peeking out beneath the armor that she's wearing. It's a studded leather armor. She's got travel bags, everything ready to go. Her eyes are one is blue, her right eye is blue, her left eye is green. They're kind of a softer, lighter variation of the colors, not very dark, very reminiscent to sea glass. She does carry a cutlass as well as a dagger on a belt, as well as there is an orb hanging off the same belt of purple sea glass. Around her neck is a myriad of necklaces, and upon closer inspection, each one is an iconography of a different god. And she walks up with Lyra's pleasant morning. I think I drank too much last night, but let's get on the road once everyone else is ready.
All right, and as you finish saying that, Arden, go ahead and introduce your character.
Hey, Arden Crass is a human male, just above average height at 6'1". He weighs in at a 195 and could be called like rangy, maybe strong, but not, bulky. He has bright blue eyes that look out from under sandy brown hair, cut short to fit under a military helmet when necessary. He has a matching full beard kept trimmed neatly as well, covering a strong jaw. His skin is tanned, obviously from some time spent out of doors, and he carries his 28 years well, still looking more youthful than his years would indicate. He's dressed in a studded black leather armor, the rivets on the chest being lacquered into a golden dragon seen head-on with its wings spread above its head. This is complemented with leather vibrances bearing the same gold dragon symbol. He's wearing high black boots, obviously well made, and carries a long curved longsword on his left hip, and a recurved bow rises above the opposite shoulder. He steps up, standing almost at attention, obviously a military background, and says, "I am ready."
Perfect. And last but definitely not least, Rook.
Yes. Rook is just an inch shorter than Arden, and he's a tiefling with a dark kind of like dark gray skin. His horns kind of come out like this. His right one is broken at the middle point. You can see a little bit of trauma on the edge of the horn. Um, he has again white hair, short, shave on the sides to probably avoid having to deal with his horns. Um, he has sort of a long sleeve red shirt underneath his standard leather armor, with black simple pants and leather boots, and you can see the strap to his leg is holsters that have 2 daggers in it. But the only noticeable weapons you can see is the multiple daggers he has. Most of his body is covered up by his signature feathered cloak. It just looks like it's made of complete feathers. And he steps up and just kind of scratches. This should be a standard trip. Nothing out of the usual.
Famous last words, right?
Right? Someone has to say it.
So, as you approach this caravan, or this wagon, I'm sorry, it's a singular wagon, you see sitting on the front chair, there is a hunched over individual. You can't really see anything other than the back of this cloak. It's like a brown tunic cloak that's just kind of hunched over this individual. And across on the other side is a very beautiful, long-haired woman. She has flowers kind of in like a headband shape around her hair that's kind of pulled back. And she's got beautiful, bright green eyes, like green like the grass. It's just green, and they're piercing. And she shouts over, "Welcome! Please climb aboard the wagon. We are ready to go, right, Olo?" And you see this neck and head pop up from the hunched over figure, and it is the back of a turtle's head as it begins to kind of turn around, almost owl-like. "Olo is ready."
Lyra just like runs over and she's like hops on. And she's like also looking around. There's no one else is watching us, right?
No one else is there. Everybody else is, in the city getting ready, for their morning and everything. It's just you guys outside the wall here preparing to leave. And
snuggles down.
As you snuggle down, you notice that this individual that you saw, the female on the other side of the cart, is much shorter than you anticipated, because when you looked at her, she was of average height. But as you're closer, you see that she's not of average height. She is riding a wolf. So she's a forest gnome, and she is riding a wolf. So she's not on the cart. She kind of pulls the wolf around and starts to take the lead. And Olo's head turns around, and he snaps the reins, and the cart begins to move.
This is the most like home that I have seen in many long time.
Hey, this ain't nothing like my home.
It just looks like more forest to me.
But it is nice for us. It is a good day. The birds are singing, and the sky is beautiful, and the grass is beautiful, and we have a cart instead of having to walk, and these shoes are brand new, and these pants are also brand new, and I fixed a stitching over here, and I had breakfast. Did you all have breakfast as well?
Yeah, I had a bit of breakfast. The normal tavern stuff they feed you, but
Pretty sure her breakfast is actually right over there.
I can smell it on her breath.
Yeah, that's what we call second breakfast. It's not as good as first breakfast.
It looks like throwing up.
Yeah.
It sounds like Rook over here wants a rematch of when I first came to town.
I let you in. But
Oh, we must not have violence. We are all friends.
Oh yeah, no, we're friends alright. I just, had to put him in his place.
We also do not want to have commotion to us.
I do that like when she's not looking, like. Yeah. Lyra, is this your first time outside of Saloon?
Well, Yes.
I believe her.
She's like kicking her feet on the back of it.
But you were saying?
What did Arden have for breakfast?
Arden had some bacon and some eggs. It was pretty good.
That is the most excellent breakfast.
It's nice to be in a place where you can have warm breakfast.
We might not have that for a long time.
Sadly true. Sadly true.
You'd be
Olo's
surprised.
head turns around again, almost as if like an owl, and he says, Morheson has one breakfast. It's only a day's journey.
Oh, splendid!
And we have snacks. And he points to the back of the cart, which is filled with barrels full of dried fruits and dried meats.
I wouldn't want to partake of your cargo. Isn't it what you're hauling?
Oh, yeah. Probably shouldn't do that.
I'm like,
And his head turns back around.
Right.
like, I don't want this guy to lose his job. Like, yeah. Well, I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm sure I can find something to eat along the road.
I hear there's
Plenty
dried
of
fruit.
snacks. Look. She holds up like a bunch of like walnuts and stuff.
Oh, I'll look for an apple. I'm not much of a nut man. But thank you.
Dried fruit.
That's not the dried fruit from, and Faye would look over to one of the barrels.
Nope.
As you look at one of the barrels, you notice that these are sealed shut. They have these, 3-inch iron nails that are kind of cut down with the tips that spread out, so you can tell if they've been messed with, and they're all sealed up.
All right.
I will partake in these dried fruits. But I will still look out for like an apple tree along the road.
Yeah. After you travel for about a half an hour, you get into this area that the tree's start to kind of thicken up. And you can see that there's probably a good 4 or 5 inches off the trail before the trees and the foliage and stuff kind of like start to kind of get real thick to where you can't really go off the trail without going into the thickets and everything.
Robia's over there. Let's not go that way.
But as you continue along, at one point, about an hour into your journey, you lose sight of the female and her wolf out in front. They kind of disappear out into the distance. And Olo kind of turns around.
Oh, Lyra's right there.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
She, like,
I
gets up
forgot
in the
what I was
front.
going to say.
I'm going to sit up here now.
He kind of scoots over a little bit, and his head follows you around. Oh, yeah. I lost Vera.
Dad,
Yes.
That is not good.
sorry to interrupt, but if you do go to the Dollar Tree alone tomorrow, can you get a toothbrush? for
You
me?
need a new toothbrush?
That's why she's
Okay.
my favorite.
Say hi.
Good night's my favorite.
Alright. Somebody remind me I need a new toothbrush tomorrow.
I got you.
Got you,
I
bro.
got.
All right, so yeah. Oh, I lost Vera.
Oh, I can go look for her.
Should we buddy system this? Couple of us stay with the cart, couple of us look for her, or
Well, I'm a lot quieter than some of you.
I'll stay here.
I'll stay here with the crazy one.
Who's crazy?
Thank you.
so I guess that's me and you, Rook.
Right. I will look for her in the trees.
I'll
Oh.
follow along on the ground.
I thought you were gonna. I was like, what the fuck is a wolf doing in a tree? I'm gonna be so upset.
So you're climbing
like-
a tree and looking ahead. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, Joe.
Okay.
I'm climbing a
Up
tree.
there, he's
And-
looking for wolves in the tree. That's what he said.
Right? The dreaded arbor wolf. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check. First roll of the new campaign.
Ape wolf.
Would I need to, Joe?
What?
What?
Well, I got a 15, but I'm saying would I need to actually roll? Because I would have like walked into the forest where I can't be seen.
Elaborate. What are you trying to
Yeah,
say?
I'm not
I need
following.
you. Yeah, what are you saying? Need to what? What do you
Hold on,
need?
that's fine. I mean, I got a 15 on athletics,
Okay.
so
So you climb up the tree.
yeah.
Okay, and you look around and you don't see any immediate evidence of where she's at, but you do see on the road to the north, about a good half mile ahead of the cart, you can see there's some wolf tracks that seem to kind of start to wander back and forth along the road from east to west. And then you notice that they kind of pull off onto the side of the road on the eastern side and disappear into the wood thicket.
I will shout out down to everyone that I saw the wolf tracks go that way.
Can I start making a way towards that? You said it was inside the wood thicket, so like probably couldn't fit the cart through, right?
Right, the tracks are about half a mile ahead of the cart, and then they
Okay.
disappear into the woods.
All right, so what we could probably do is, and Faye would bring this up to the group, is using the cart to get up to close the rest of it, and then veering off into that direction of the tracks.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I'll stay up here though.
Suit yourself. You're always up on top of things anyway.
You're not wrong.
So you're staying in that one tree, or you're like following along the cart as
I'm
it
following
continues?
along.
Okay.
I'm like jumping branch to branch, Tarzaning my way through.
Gotcha. So yeah, you continue on. You're just off the trail, following along in the tree line, and everybody else is kind of following the trail until you get to the point in the road where the wolf tracks disperse into the woods. And you can see that it kind of, there's this game trail that kind of leads into the woods for maybe a couple 100 feet, and then you can see that it opens up into this organized orchard. And you can see that there is a line of pear trees just as far as you can see. And
A lot of pears.
Olo pulls the reins on the cart and stops the cart. His head turns. Oh. Are you going to go look?
I already am.
Yeah, Faye is hopping off the cart and following the tracks.
I'm going to stealth though, just in
Wha-
case.
What about you? Please go with your friends and look for my friend. Please.
It hasn't even been 2 seconds, and I'm already annoyed.
Okay.
I got a 21 for stealth, Joe.
Yeah, you're up in those trees and you're stealthing. You are one with the leaves.
Oh no, please not. I know how that phrase ends.
You're one with the leaves are with you.
And you gotta just find Rook impaled on a tree somewhere.
So what are the rest of you doing? Faye, you said you're heading through the...
Yeah, I'm following the tracks.
Okay.
So where they're leading, I'm walking along with it.
Okay. So as you follow this game trail, it opens up into this orchard. About 200 feet away from the opening, a little bit to your right, you see this wolf laying down, and you can see that it's breathing, but it just seems to be like passed out. Like it's like laying on its side with one of its arms up in the air, and it's just breathing.
Is this the same wolf we saw the halfling riding on?
From this distance, you could safely make that assumption. It's the same fur color and stuff like that, yes.
I would like to whistle at it and see if it. I have a signal whistle on my as part of my inventory, so I'd actually like to pull that out and whistle at it, see if it wakes it up.
You see the ears perk, and then it kind of like rolls over from one side to the other, and you see it attempting to kind of start to get up, but it's very lethargic. It's moving very slowly.
All right. I'd actually like to get closer and see if I can discern anything like what might be causing it to act like this.
Okay, roll a perception check. While you do that, Arden, what are you doing?
I will get off the wagon and keep an eye out behind and around us.
Okay, so you're keeping a keen eye on anything that's moving. And
Yes.
Lyra, what are you doing? You're miming.
You're muted. You're muted.
Unmute.
I'm fucking around over there somewhere with all the intention of helping, but there are squirrels in the tree.
Okay, so you're you're trying to pet a squirrel.
I'm trying to talk to the squirrel.
Rook, what are you doing?
Seeing the wolf. I'm going to like try to see if I can find our gnome ranger person that's missing.
Okay, make a perception check. Faye, what did you roll?
16.
Okay, so as you're looking around and this wolf is attempting to bumble his way up to his feet, you see that there are a lot of half-eaten and three-quarter-eaten pears laying around him.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Pears. Right.
The drunk puppy.
That's what I'm thinking.
I got a 22.
Okay. You see this puppy kind of trying to stand up. Now I'm calling it a puppy. This wolf trying to stand up, and it looks very inebriated. And as it kind of stands up, you see from your angle, since you're above looking down, you can see the forest gnome lady. She was underneath the puppy. Not like squished, she was like sleeping, and she had her arms wrapped around, and now that the puppy's moving up, she's just kind of laying on the floor. Laying on the ground.
Can I tell if she's breathing or not?
From this distance, you can't really... I mean, she doesn't look like she's dead, but you can't make out any movement.
Cautiously make my way down towards her.
Okay, so you... Sorry, I'm reading chat at the same time. Jetpack. So, you make your way down the tree, and you see the wolf kind of start to stumble its way towards Faye. Faye, the wolf is kind of stumbling towards you. What would you like to do?
I'll kneel down to meet the wolf, and when it gets closer, like I'm scruffing up the sides of his face, and it's like, "Oh, you're so drunk, aren't you? I was just like you last night."
So as the wolf starts to approach you, you realize you probably don't have to kneel. This thing's snout would be like right at your face.
Like the size of a
Oh,
dire
yeah.
wolf?
It's a pretty
yeah.
large wolf.
If it's close enough for me to do that, then it's just like face scritches and all that stuff, and I'm just like talking at it and like, "Oh, you're such a big idiot, aren't you?"
It opens its snout to lick your face, and you just smell like the fermentation on this breath.
"Oh yeah, you're just like me."
Right across your face.
Ew.
He takes it.
Ew. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was muted.
That is the best part about what just happened.
Rook, you see the wolf do this, and you see Faye kind of playing with the wolf, and you see crap, what's her name? I forgot her name already.
Vera.
Vera, thank you. You see Vera starting to kind of stir. She seems to be waking up.
Mm-hmm. You okay? Just taking a nap, right?
Yes, my wolf just was drawn in here and started eating. I'm not sure. Ugh, I've got a massive headache. Oh, those pears were really good, though.
Yeah, I think they're a little, he grabs one. A little well done.
Overripe, perhaps, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you for coming to get us, I think. And she's gonna pick herself up and start to dust herself off, and she looks a tad embarrassed as she begins to mount the wolf again. She
might
scritches
want to
the
give
face.
the big guy there a break. I don't think he's going to be moving at full speed anytime soon.
Oh, that's all right. Olo doesn't move at any speed faster than a meander anyway. I think we'll be all right.
Very well. And I'll pocket some of these pears.
You can probably fit maybe about 4 if you stuff both pockets full. They're pretty big.
I'll put them in my
pears.
back. I'm putting in my backpack.
Okay. You probably get 5 or 6 of them that way.
Yeah. Just get 6 of them. I'll mark that I have 6 ripe as hell pears.
All right. Shall we return to the road?
You sure you're safe to guide your wolf here? You seem to be quite inebriated yourself.
I just have a headache. It'll be fine, dear. Thank you for your concern, though. This isn't my first escort mission.
All right. And Faye will head back.
Okay. Everybody kind of gets back to the cart, which has stopped on the road, and Lyra is looking at squirrels.
Have a bunch of pears too, and mage hand carrying pears.
You can't take all of them with you, Lyra.
Yes, I can. See?
You do know those pears are,
And she
really...
jumps on like
three of them just drop
yeah,
on.
just boom, 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 like she gets mage hand. Could you get
that? You do know those pears are like extra ripe, right?
The mage hand, by the way, like it's instead of it being like a spectral like hand necessarily, it's like a blob. like a weird colored floof blob thing.
Okay.
That tracks.
Weird colored floof blob thing. Gotcha.
Like a pom-pom.
Yeah, like that. Okay.
Like an arts and craft pom-pom.
Does it have googly eyes on it?
Of course it has googly eyes on it. No.
And connected to one of those little, like the little things the doctor used.
All right. So you continue down on the road a little bit, and you notice that the wolf is kind of meandering back and forth, but every once in a while you'll see her kind of like guide the wolf back towards the center of the road. And you continue down the road for a bit. About another hour and a half into your journey, I need everyone to roll me or let me know what your passive perception is first.
My passive is 14.
My
Okay.
passive is 12.
Arden, what is your passive perception?
It is a 14.
14. What about you, Lyra?
Also 14.
Okay. So no one's gonna notice this yet. But
Yay, we're all gonna die.
okay. I
There's
will
an
let you.
ancient green dragon.
Please roll me a perception check, all of you.
That's gonna be a 4.
Well,
You're not gonna
Yes.
notice.
gonna be a 14 again.
All right.
10 plus 4.
Perception plus 4. I'm at 19.
Oh, okay, Arden. Arden's gonna notice this.
23.
Okay, so Arden and Lyra are both gonna notice this. Lyra, you notice movement on both sides behind the tree line, as if it's moving behind you. Like there are two movements, one on each side, that kind of like trail along behind you and head in the opposite direction that the cart is heading. Arden, you notice on one side, you notice like this movement, and then you both notice an individual step out of the tree line in front of the cart. Seems to be wearing an old admiral's uniform, and he has this really elaborate pirate's hat with like what used to be a really nice ornate fluffy feather that is down to just the
Stem.
stem, yeah, the stem, and like a few little things here and there. And on his shoulder is a little squirrel, but it doesn't seem to be moving.
Oh, buddy, no.
Hey, listen, guys. I'm just saying, the last time I wandered off a fucking goddamn, like, road, I ended up in Barovia. I'm just saying. They agree with me.
That was a notification.
Donation!
Something, a
Woo!
donation. Perfect timing. Because with that
Singular.
donation, where's my notification list? There it is. I hit the wrong thing. Oh, well, the
Shows if
entire
you're supposed
party
to be the best.
disadvantage on their next skill check or attack roll. That's fantastic.
What
You
a
all
douche
have
to do thing.
disadvantage as you
Tierra
roll
will remember
initiative.
this.
Faye's just like sleeping in the
Did you
back.
say roll
dozing off.
initiative?
I did say roll initiative with
Love that.
disadvantage. Thank you, Anonymous, for donating to Riley's.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh, there's no interaction? Just rolling for initiative? Okay.
Fine.
We're
joke's
rolling
on
for
you. It
initiative.
was still good.
Great.
Not happy about this, though.
I am going to call out your name after we give seconds here to roll initiative, and then I will. I'm using the D&D Beyond Combat Tracker. If you haven't checked out D&D Beyond, definitely check out dndbeyond.com, as they have all kinds of awesome D&D 5e tools. Hashtag not sponsored, so that's not a sponsorship.
Hashtag why not? Let's go.
Hashtag get on our level.
So Arden, what is your initiative roll with disadvantage?
14.
All right. And Rook, what was your initiative roll?
13.
All right. Lyra, what was your initiative roll with disadvantage?
19.
You said 19?
Yeah. I thought it was
Nice.
going to be a bad night, but now I'm scared because it's going good.
Faye, what was your initiative roll?
11.
11. All right.
Doing almost too good.
We almost had it. If only if Lyra got a 12, we could have been.
It could have been a dream team,
It
but
could have
now
been a
you're
dream
fucked.
team.
$3 from Hudson.
All right, $3 from Hudson is gonna give you disadvantage again on your chosen character. Which character was that, Hudson? Let us know which character it is that you wanted to gift disadvantage to.
Gift disadvantage.
Yeah. Here, hold this L for me.
Why?
Lyra,
Oh, okay. Lyra, you have disadvantage.
He's like,
You're
oh,
too good.
She got a 19? Let's fix that.
All right.
She's a little too happy.
Chaos begin.
We're gonna jump into the battle here as Lyra is gonna go first, and then the bandit captain, and then we're gonna have Arden, then Rook, then another bandit. As 3 pop in from behind, and then 2 on each side of him. So there are 4 bandits and the captain.
Oh,
Is
cool.
that the right amount of numbers? 1, 2.
Do they look
1,
like
2, 3,
nice
4,
bandits?
5. Yeah, they're 5 bandits.
With my high
they-
perception?
They do not
they look
look.
mean?
They
angry?
They look like they're doing something
Angry.
that bandits do. They look like they want to take your cargo and beat you up.
Bandit's got a bandit, yo.
So Lyra, you get to start, but you have disadvantage on whatever you're doing. So,
Fine.
what are you doing?
I'm fine with what's happening right now.
Hold on.
Cat, maybe Lyra is gonna be a good character, but everyone else is just gonna make her a bad character.
Oh, no! She is going to cast shield. Wait, can I cast it on? Oh, I can only cast it on myself.
Yep.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast it on myself, and I'm gonna get in front of Orlo.
Leave my friend alone.
Don't worry, I got this.
So you stand up in the cart and like kind of wiggle in front of him because he's like on the bench.
Yeah, no, she's getting even closer to him, and it's just like,
He's like on his lap.
yeah, like basically on his like lap, like.
So he has this shell and these legs that stick out, and they're not really that long.
Uh-huh.
So they don't.
Okay, so she's in front of him because he's got the back part covered. Like she's got the other part
Okay.
that's not covered.
Because
you
his
know what I'm
legs don't
saying?
go down; they just like
Yeah.
stick out on the seat from the shell.
Yeah, she's just like, meh.
Okay, gotcha.
And I helped. Do I need to roll for that?
You just cast shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so no,
Roll one.
but you still have disadvantage for the next time you roll.
Okay. I mean, no, I'm saying, because it's a level 1 spell. Oh wait,
But
no,
it's not a
I'm
roll, it's you
no,
just cast
no,
shield.
we're fine.
Yeah,
We're fine.
You're
No,
good.
we're fine. We're fine.
So the bandit captain throws open his admiral's jacket trench coat to reveal a strap filled with daggers. And he is going to pull 2 of them out and chuck one at Faye and chuck the other one at Rook.
I'm just like, I don't even have to go shopping for my own weapons. They just come to me.
The first one is an attack of 13 on Faye.
Does not hit.
Okay. And the second is a 12 on Rook.
I just catch the deck now, but no, it doesn't.
You're a monk. Awesome.
Right?
Ooh,
Scared.
donations.
I don't like that sound now.
Oh, no.
$3 from Auntie Juliet. Here we go.
Well, here we go.
Why does she hate Juliet, by the way? Why is she anti Juliet?
She told me the reason once upon a time, and I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fair
As
enough.
long as she's not the anti-life equation, that's all right.
It should give you the option when you donate to put in like a little message. Please make sure that you let us know
okay.
who you're gifting that to. So who is that for?
Yeah, who gets the unpleasantness?
You did put it in? Oh, I'm not getting the notification. I'm sorry.
Faye.
All right.
It's a new trend. Ruin your friends' lives.
Basically.
I did say that if she didn't do it, I'd be disappointed. So,
That was on you, bro.
yeah.
All right. So neither of those daggers hit as he just wings them out from anywhere, and they just fly off into the sides there. And that brings us up to Arden. Arden, what are you doing? There are 3 bandits behind the cargo wagon, and 2 bandits and the captain in the middle of the road.
Wait, what? Oh, me? I'm sorry. Wow. I was trying to read where those donations went. Okay. Yeah, let me shoot an arrow at the bandit captain. Will return the favor. Ooh, 13 plus. That is an 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit. Which one are you attacking?
The bandit captain.
Okay, the guy with the hat and the wannabe feather.
And that is a 9 points of damage.
9 points, alright.
Woohoo! I did something.
9 damage, alright. And how are you attacking this captain?
That was just a straight up pull the bow from the spot in the wagon and let loose a shot.
Okay, yeah. So it flies true and it hits, boom, right in between the bicep and the tendon that connects right there at the shoulder.
Ooh, that sounds like it hurts.
And you hear him let out a yelp as he grabs the shaft of the arrow. And that brings us to Rook.
I was like, all right. It's like dagger throwing lesson number 1. It's all in the wrists. And I flip a dagger and just throw it at the bandit captain as well.
Awesome. Roll your attack.
Bum, 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 bum.
Lyra gets spending money.
Hey, 23.
23 is gonna hit.
And he takes a total of 6 damage.
6 damage, alright.
Mm-hmm.
He grimaces as the knife goes into his collar. The dagger. Sorry, it's not a knife, it's a dagger. There's a difference. As the dagger sinks in, and he just looks and he goes, ah! Ah!
Ace Ventura.
And in bonus action, throw another dagger.
Okay, do your throw. We need some battle music. Is there a battle thing?
14.
Oh, that's
This
watery.
14?
A 14 does hit.
Okay, cool.
You hit him so hard with the dagger, he fell in a pond that we didn't see.
3 damage.
3 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Now there's a trash truck backing up to the scene. What's happening right
Sorry,
now?
Sirenscape. I chose the wrong one. Apparently that was not the right sound effect thing there for that. Classic adventure.
It's just a flick of the wrist.
Okay. So that's going to bring us up to... One of the bandits in the back is going to pull out his light crossbow and aim it at the back of Arden and pull the trigger. And you hear that go off. You hear the ka-thunk. But that's only going to be a 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 to hit. So I assume that does not hit.
Does not.
Yeah. All right. And he doesn't have any bonus actions, so we're up to Faye. Faye, what are you doing?
So, having woken up just before the fight from her little cat nap, she's going to jump off the cart and go for the bandit that has the crossbow just pulled out. And she's going to,
Okay.
as she's running over there, unsheath her her cutlass and make an attack
All right.
with disadvantage.
Thank you for those donations. We're off to a great start. I love it.
So that's a 4 to hit.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough
Shite.
to meet the armor class. So as
Luckily,
you're
he's made of pudding.
coming
So
down with the you said cutlass, right?
Yeah.
As you're coming down with the cutlass, he raises the crossbow and kind of puts his hand behind it to kind of block the cutlass. And you hear that.
Uh-oh.
ching.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
All right,
Wait,
Uncle
what's
Chris
$5?
donated
Uncle Chris,
$5 to
$5.
give the entire party advantage on their next skill check.
Hey, someone likes us.
And $5. There's two $5.
Oh, yeah, so you have 2 advantages on the next 2.
Oh, that means I can automatically sneak attack somebody if I hit.
There you go, yeah. Because all you need is advantage to get your sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that leaves us with the 4 bandits. They are all attacking, and they are all going to swing. So I'm just going to, let's see, one of them is going to attack each of you as they run up to you. The first one is a 12 to hit, so we'll do Faye.
Does not hit.
Okay. Lyra, a 16. A 16 is going to hit. Okay, and the damage
Oh wait,
for the scimitar.
Yeah, you have
No,
shield on.
I
You have
have
shield
You
on.
have shield.
that does not hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So it comes down, boom, bounces off the shield as the scimitar.
I'm
And
helping.
11 for Rook.
What?
11 for Rook.
No.
All right. You guys are lucky they're rolling low. And a 12 plus 3, 12. 15 to hit Arden.
That does hit.
That does hit. Okay. It is a d6 plus 1 damage. So you're going to take 4 damage as the scimitar comes down and shing, right into your flesh. Just finds a sweet spot in there. And that's going to bring us up to Lyra. Lyra, what are you doing?
Burning hands. I'm kidding.
Yeah. How are they? How is everyone? Okay, let me ask it this way. Does it look like I should cast shield again, or does it look like my friends are doing a good job?
I mean, nobody looks
Do
like
you guys
they're
need any
mortally
help?
wounded yet. Arden, though, has taken some injury.
1, 2. Oh no, I got plenty of feet. I'm going to firebolt them, the closest person to Arden.
Okay. That would be the one that just hit him, so
Yes.
firebolt away.
Hadouken.
21 to hit.
21 is going to hit.
And a D10.
And don't forget, you have advantage.
Yes.
If you need it. You don't
It
need
was not very helpful though. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
I'm helping. That's a 1 fire damage.
Woohoo! Well, that'll teach him.
Ooh,
That's not.
sorry. I thought I almost hit you. Are you okay, Arden?
I'm fine.
He's fine. She looks over at Orlo. He's fine.
You'll notice that Olo has pulled his feet and his arms and his head into his shell, and the shell has kind of like plopped over.
Oh, are you okay? Just start paying attention right now. That is all of my turn.
I was gonna say with the ominous piano music going on over there. Boom. Now we're being attacked by the wolf, I think.
The wolf is engaged, actually, off in the forest. You can see that it is currently engaged with some other bandits that didn't make it outside. All right.
I just hear, ah! Oh, God!
Sorry, wolf.
I'm sorry for this.
Okay. And how much damage did you say that was?
1.
One.
I'm sorry.
One.
One more time. I didn't hear that.
It's 1, Joseph. 1.
Okay, I got it marked.
I'm helping.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to bring us to the bandit captain, who is injured. And he's going to pull out the dagger and throw it on the ground, and he's going to snap the arrow thing, and he's gonna look around, and you see him turn tail and start to run down the road. He's gonna make it 15 feet before he turns
Oh.
and begins to run on the eastern side of the road. So he is attempting to escape. He has not disappeared into the woods yet, though.
Yay, we did it!
And that brings us to Arden. Arden, what are you doing?
I will drop the bow and with a quick spin, yank the sword from the scabbard and make a slash across the guy who is slightly singed now behind me.
You see, he had a curly mustache, and now the curls are gone. And
Right,
it's
the
just
ends are like, now he looks like what
Hitler.
Arthur Treach, whichever one was the Blackbeard that kept the.
Yeah, it's
There's
just
a
kind of
fairly
smoldering.
smoky
I'm
scent.
helping.
All right, and we get advantage too. Sweet.
Yes. You have 2 advantages, as you have not used them both. You have 2.
Wow.
Extra life creeping in behind you.
This die is the suck.
It's doing it again, yeah.
Oh, here I go. Saving kids again.
Nice.
Children
That is
need me.
a 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And let me get. And that's 8 plus 4, 12.
Okay. 12, yeah. So you slice right into the armor, and the leather armor that he's wearing was held up by some straps that were keeping the chest plate with the shoulder straps together, and you just whoosh, whoosh, and it just falls down, revealing his chest and this large gash across it that he now has, and he just kind of like looks totally shocked. You have any bonus actions?
Nothing that will help.
Okay. Rook, you're up. What would you like to do?
I survey the area. I was like, Lyra, you're in charge. And I jump off the cart and start heading into the forest after the bandit.
Okay,
Cabin.
you have
Where
enough
are you
movement to
going?
catch him.
Yeah, but beforehand, I'm going to, is there anyone close by, Lyra, or no?
Well, there's Olo, but he's kind
No, I
of...
mean, like, in any of the bandits.
No, there's 2 of them on either side of the cart in front.
Hmm.
So
Well, before I go,
that's
I'm gonna
within-
make sure I attack the one that was attacking, that's engaged with Faye. I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Incoming.
Oh,
$100.
look at that.
You can't give me
Boom.
disadvantage on this attack, whoever this is, because I already have advantage.
It's not disadvantage. Go ahead, do your thing. Because after your
We
turn...
sighed.
22,
22? Yeah, that hits.
and then an 8,
An 8.
and then
And
my sneak attack
Stretch. I'm waiting for Stretch to show up.
9.
No,
10,
it's not
11,
him.
12. 12.
12. Okay.
12 damage total.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to dispatch that young gentleman. Would you like to describe how you do that?
Oh no!
I don't
You
look.
can specify non-lethal damage should you wish to. It's up to you.
Fine, non-lethal damage.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying
no,
you can
he
specify
he
that.
doesn't want to he doesn't want to upset his elven friend. And he will throw the well, without looking, just throw the dagger and just hit him on the leg so like it just disables him so he doesn't, or
Yeah, right in the back of the knee. He goes down.
I too used to be a bandit until I took a knife to the back of the knee.
and I will again use my movement to catch up to
Okay.
the captain.
You catch up, and right as you're about to put your hand on his shoulder and catch him physically, I'm gonna skip this bandit and go ahead and let Faye do her turn, because we had that $100 donation, and that's gonna take place after Faye's turn. So Faye, what would you like to do?
$100 again?
So, I want a bit of clarification real quick. Were there 2 bandits on me? Because I want to say that I went to the one that had the crossbow drawn, and then another one ran up to me, so I was at 2, and now it's dropped to 1?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, because there were
okay.
3 in the back, and then there were the 2 up front.
Okay. And from where I'm positioned, did I see the bandit captain run off?
It was, yeah, there's no cover for him to hide behind, so you could easily see him turning
All right.
tail.
I'm almost sure he's within 120 feet of me. So Eldritch Blast.
Do it.
And this is with advantage. Thank you, donations. So that is almost a natural 20. It was a 19. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alrighty, and then that's one.
Blast.
Alright, and that is 2 points of force damage.
Okay. It's enough to knock him forward onto his face, and he kind of slides a little bit comically in the dirt.
Oh, wait, you can't leave yet!
And as you do that, there is a horrific growl that erupts from behind the tree line. And this massive 8.5-foot tall werewolf jumps out from the tree line, smashing the 2 bandits on the front of the cart. And you can hear bones snapping and cracking. And the jaw snaps down on the skull, and you can hear this pop. And then it jumps around to the other one and smacks it into a tree, and you can hear the tree crack with the impact, and some of the branches fall down. And it jumps towards the back and just starts slashing and cuts up, blood splurting everywhere, dispatching all but the one with the dagger in the back of the knee and the bandit captain, before he kind of like mutates into a humanoid. And standing there is Doug. Hi, guys. I was told to help you out with this, but I gotta get back to where I was going now. Have a good day.
Alright.
And you're gonna see him just kind of like start walking towards the north along the road.
He would
I'm
be
like-
on
I'm-
this road, though.
I'm like dragging the bandit captain. I'm like, was that man naked?
Faye is just
That-
like full shock trying to process what she just saw, and it's very similar to what Rook and Arden would have seen the first time she met Lyra.
Damn, you look at me like, damn.
It's just like she doesn't know what's going on, and it's just like, what?
Yeah, that
I
seemed
love you, Doug.
odd to anybody else.
I love you.
Wait, did
Mysterious man.
Lyra finally do it? Did she snap? I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see any of the werewolf crap. Like, I like
And
saw-
you're all out of combat now.
so yeah, I dragged the bandit captain along, and just like kind of confused at the scene. Like, did Lyra snap and murder everyone?
That certainly wasn't a human that did that, he says.
Faye is
Does that one mime all the time? That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, we didn't hear you, cat.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
That was weird. It wasn't muted. It wasn't me. It was a man.
that looked like a wolf for the first part of that, and
He was a wolf the first time. And then he turned into a man.
Like a werewolf?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, Lyra, you missed
Would
that.
I like? Can I do a history? Like, would I know that there's werewolves in this area?
You can roll a history check. It's not common.
I am lying about knowing what they're talking about.
I was
I got a
really
14.
expecting Lyra to say, no, that's an over there wolf.
No, I have to separate Ivan from Lyra. I have to.
I got a 14.
Hard.
It's so
Yeah, you would
He's
know
right
that
there.
werewolves are not, I mean, lichens are very uncommon in this area.
And then, actually, they're
they're
pretty
not.
common right here in this road specifically.
They're
Sorry,
not.
I'm salty.
They're not a common thing. They're not something that
Not
you
as
see
common
every
as
day.
wyverns. I'm just kidding.
Ha!
I'll
But
have
yeah,
no
I was like,
idea. Anyway,
yeah, I just looked puzzled, like, huh, there shouldn't have been a werewolf in this area. I start taking the bandolier of like knives off of the bandit cabin. Aw, they're kind of rusty.
he looks a bit defeated, and yes, his gear looks used. It looks it's not as good as the gear that you have.
I drop it.
Lyra puts a blanket over him.
Kind of pulls it over. Why are you being so nice to me?
Well,
Because we won.
Yeah, what she said.
She hands him some fucking pears.
Yes.
No, thank you. That's very kind of you, but
That why you
already-
were trying to rob us because you were hungry?
no. We just thought we were better than we are. We
She
wanted
like squats down next to him.
your stuff. Wanted your stuff to sell. We are bandits. Very
You're not
good.
really good bandits.
No, we are
She like
not.
puts her arm around him, pats him on the shoulder.
He looks completely
Okay.
defeated. He just.
Well, maybe you're good at other things.
You ever thought
shouldn't
about
stop
being
trying.
farmers?
Yeah, farmers make food.
Well, we had thought about being farmers, and we even bought some acreage, and we planted pear trees, but they were no good.
Like the pear trees from back a few feet, a few miles.
I grab the one that she's eating. Like, no, don't.
'Cause there was a lot of fun that was just had
What
by
is
our
wrong with those-
wolf and halfling friend in the orchard back yonder.
What is wrong with them?
Yes.
Oh, they're alcoholic at this point.
Oh, why not
Then
make
why don't you
a
just-
wine?
They
or
grow
a
that
mead?
way.
Make mead or wine or other
Yeah.
drink for celebrations.
I mean, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
Or
Smoke
just
would too.
sell the alcoholic pears.
Yeah.
I'd buy those in a heartbeat too.
Nobody seems to want my pears.
Then just make
Pass
wine out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to sell them locally? Because it could be a thing. You just got to ship them out to the right people.
Honestly, I haven't really tried much of anything. We just
Yeah, no.
tasted the pears and they were bad, so we assumed no one would want them.
Oh no, don't do those kinds of things. You should always try. You never know.
You know
People
what?
might like them.
You're right. We should try. We should give up this life of banditry and try to sell our pears. We shall do that. And he's going to try and stand up and take the cloak off. And he's going to hand it back to you.
She's gonna prestidigitation him. Well, she's like dusting him off, but like it's accidentally kind of coming out of her.
There's like spots of clean and spots of dirty.
Very.
Are you not familiar with how to do it all the way, or like my elbow is still very dirty, but this elbow is very clean.
She like gets her cloak and she just starts like.
Oh, you don't have to. No, it's.
No, it's okay.
I mean, she didn't even have to go that far for you getting like one of the elbows clean. You should just be thankful for what you got.
You're right. You're right. I am the aggressor in this situation, and you are being merciful and kind. We should really just go. I've lost a lot of men. I've only got one left. Can he walk?
Yeah. Probably
Kill
never
anybody,
again,
right,
but
guys? And she, like,
We're
turns
gonna-
around.
Faye's gonna walk back and like just take the dagger out of his leg.
it's like, no, don't.
There is horror on Lyra's face as she turns around. It's like, no, we didn't kill anybody, right?
Yeah, to be fair, from what I understand, a werewolf did that, not us.
Oh,
Faye's gonna walk back with the bloodied knife and hand it back to Rook, and then turn to the captain. I mean, now that he's got that out of his leg, he should be able to, limp a little better.
I like take the dagger and just like wipe it on his,
It's like, well,
and then resheathed it.
come on, buddy, and he's gonna lean down and like pull the arm around him. I will help him. There's a camp about 5 miles west of here. It's led by Binwin Bronzebottom. I'm sure he'll get some healing there.
Say that 5 times fast.
Binwin Bronzebottom. Binwin Bin Bom.
I didn't think so. But
All right.
Everybody dies. The end. Thank you guys for coming to our show. See you next season with all new characters.
So as they're walking off, Faye's gonna call out, and it's like, and I don't want to hear any more banditry on this road. If I hear about it and I find it's you, I'm gonna put that dagger back in the other leg.
The other guy is like terrified. He's just like holding his leg and like he's like, no more banditry.
You can make mead and wine and jelly and
Ooh,
marmalade.
pear jelly out of those pears would
that
be
gets
very
you
nice.
drunk?
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
For celebrations.
For every morning.
So he's going to continue towards the western side of the. I'm pointing to east, western side of the road.
Right.
No, Heidi.
And start to
Do as I say,
disappear
not
into
as I
the
do.
forest. So yeah, disappears into the forest, heading west. And at this point, Olo's head pops out. Is it safe to come out now?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic! Oh my God, what happened here? Look at all the blood and the body parts and the people. What did you
wolf
all
did it.
do?
Apparently there was a werewolf.
Yeah, big ass
No.
one.
No, Vera just has wolf friend, not werewolf.
No, apparently a separate individual came.
Into
Oh.
a man.
Are you sure you didn't have too many pears back there?
He wouldn't let me eat any.
No. You should have had some pears. It would be fun.
I
don't
know
think
that's
you-
what you wanted, Joseph. Nice try. Thwart it again.
I was like,
You
I-
just got canated in.
I was like,
Say the
I don't
one
think you
free
want to
word.
have her wasted.
I'm not wasted. I have a bit more magic up my sleeve. It is a joke. There's nothing up there. Just my arm. See?
And a pear comes out.
With a squirrel.
That was there from before.
That guy was dead when we got here.
Should we take care of these bodies or should we just leave them on the road? And Olo is now getting off of the cart.
Olo,
it's fine.
You see his
Yeah.
legs just dangling.
No. Malar's people, the animals will come and get them, and then, grace
I will-
Malar, Eldath's peace afterwards. It'll be fine. Let's just keep in your own way.
I will. You guys can go ahead. I will move them across. Out of the way of the road.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
sure
you
to
don't-
put the 2 pence on the gold and the copper. 1 gold, 1 copper. And he points to his eye sockets.
They will get 2 copper, and they'll be.
No.
Happy about it.
1 gold, 1 copper. You have to do the gold and the
I don't
copper.
have- I don't have gold to waste like that, my friend.
Lyra just hops out and immediately starts doing it.
Jeez, oh my god.
How many? Someone tell me the math. Get off of the. fucking-
There was 4 and the 5 and the bandit captain, right?
They were
So
right.
3.
3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
3.
one of them
he took
survived
one
and took
3
with him.
gold, 3
So
copper.
3 gold and 3 copper. And at that point, the horses continue on, and the cart continues on.
I found a mongoose.
Where the fuck you even get that?
Just playing.
Oh, that is bad luck, my friend.
I love it so much.
A mongoose is an omen.
No.
What are you trying to say, Joe?
An omen that you're about to get chewed on.
So-
Arden, you okay? You took a decent gash there.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Small flesh wound.
All right. Then I will, after setting aside, I'll catch up to the cart and hop on the back.
All right.
What do you eat? She's like right up on his face again.
The head just rotates again. Food. What do you eat?
I also eat food. Look. And she starts
We have
pulling out
so much
snacks.
in common. And his head rotates to the back of the cart, and you see him mouth, "Help me." And his head turns back again. And the cart continues on for another about hour. And just as the sun is beginning to set, it's probably about half an hour before sunset. You come to this bend in the road, and as the cart finishes turning around this bend, you see that the trees kind of begin to overlap and arch across the road, creating this almost tunnel-like effect of natural tree arching. And this goes on for as far as you can see, down towards the horizon before the road kind of takes a dip and you can't see any further. But as your eyes are kind of adjusting to the dimness as you enter into this tunnel, you see in the distance about 80 feet away from you at this point, and away from the cart, you see this mist
Oh no.
that is
Oh,
beginning
no!
to evaporate.
Don't trust it.
And in the mist,
Triggered.
you see 4 humanoid figures walking away towards the direction that you're traveling in. And as you see these figures kind of evaporate into the mist, you see a tall, cloaked figure with bright red hair.
Now I know why you asked the question earlier.
And this figure turns to reveal a skeletal, like a skull, with piercing green eyes, and puts a porcelain mask over the face,
This bitch.
and pulls up the green cloak over top, and evaporates into the mist.
I have no words for you, Jokes. I have no actual words, so I'm gonna mute myself.
So guys, it's canon. We know.
So that's what that question was about. Okay.
Anyways, I guess I'll just die.
I'm like, I'm going to pretend I didn't see that.
I thought the werewolf was weird enough, yet somehow that's slightly weirder.
Oh yeah, no, that was a thing, and I'm like, there's no more mist at all, right?
Yeah, it's evaporated.
Okay, then it's like,
And
it's-
we saw the 4 people in there, and then that big thing, right? We all saw that.
Then one of them looked like a bird, like a huge bird.
You couldn't see the shadowy figures. They just looked like humanoid figures walking through. It looked like the mist was too thick and all you saw was shadow.
Right.
But you did see 4 figures.
All right. Well, let's. We've still got a job to do. We still got to get to where we're going. Olo, if you want to start the cart up again, we all kind of saw that happening.
So what?
Exactly, my friend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. let's go with that, Olo.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep an extra out, like just perception, because like there's too much weird crap happening on this road.
Maybe there'll be a portal that'll open back to my world, and then I can go home.
We can only dream.
Well, that was
Well-
rude.
Sometimes I dream that I'm someone else.
But you're so great. Why would you do that?
Oh, from other lives.
Oh, the elf thing, right?
Mhm.
I got a 23 on my perception as I'm talking to her, just keeping a like swivel now, like full beep
Okay.
beep.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You see a couple squirrels, a couple birds in the distance as you're, driving down this. And as you get to the point where the hill kind of goes down and you couldn't see anymore, you see that you begin to descend this hill, and the trees kind of begin to open up again, revealing, a natural forest area, and it begins to kind of widen outwards. Like there's more stuff on the side of the road before the tree line hits than there was before. And in the distance, at the bottom of the hill, you see an overturned cart.
I kind of put my hand on Orlo's shoulder. It's like, hold on a sec.
Whoa. Okay.
There's an overturned cart up there. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want my cart to be overturned.
I will hop off.
Don't have
And
any
before
dead
I
puppies
step
in here, do
away,
you?
I stop and like, Faye, would you like to join me?
Hi, I'll join you. And so she hops off the cart and gets next to Rook.
And I kind of take two of my daggers and have them ready, like, but hidden within my cloak though. And I will cautiously walk up to this turned cart.
Okay. As you approach the cart, you see a body face down in the dirt. Looks like an older gentleman with a scruffy beard, and like this business-like attire. And he seems to be kind of clutching onto a chest that's been opened.
I stick my head over the chest to see if there's anything in it.
I mean, like a wooden chest, right? Not like his chest was open.
Yes.
Face huggers.
Ribs
Really,
everywhere.
Joe? Is that where we're going?
You have to confirm with Joe.
Like that start, man.
It is a wooden chest. His arm
Okay.
is wrapped around and it's been opened. His chest is laying in the ground. You're not sure if it's open because you can't see it.
Mm.
It is not.
Can I check the surrounding areas to see what may have like happened here? Like, was it a fight? Did it seem like an ambush?
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
With
Rook.
the second advantage?
Yes, if you would like to use it.
I do.
Rook, as you look into the chest, you see something slimy at the bottom of it, and something that's kind of... It looks like something's broken and shiny. Like a little jagged piece of something.
I investigate.
Okay. Go
I got
ahead
a natural 20, total 21.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay.
Roll an investigation or just...
Yes, roll your investigation. So, Faye, as you're looking around, you kind of start to notice that there are divots in the ground that aren't parallel to tracks in the road. They look like they're big, giant scratch marks in the road. And as you look around, you see some of the foliage on the right-hand side and some of the foliage on the left-hand side in this weird kind of spray pattern seems to be dead, like browned and dying foliage. And as you kind of turn this gentleman over and kind of reveal the side of his face, you see acid damage, like his face has just kind of been melted.
Oh,
I don't want to meet
Yes.
with whatever he met with.
I guess you could say he's two-faced. But yeah, I got a 19 for
Okay.
investigation.
As you look at that, you see that this is some kind of organic material. You could probably assume that there was some kind of like egg or something in here that has been destroyed.
Like destroyed or hatched?
It doesn't look like, with the goop at the bottom, it doesn't look like anything survived. It looks pretty messy in there.
Okay.
Off of my investigation that I made and the information that I learned, could I make either a nature or arcana to see what may have caused the acid spray and how it did that?
I will allow you a nature check, yes.
Alrighty. That's not as good. That's a 3.
Oh no.
I'm getting a vision of what I think might have happened here, guys.
Yeah, no, you're not quite sure. It definitely looks like some kind of battle took place, but you're not sure.
I feel like our show is just to promote another show, but
Oh, totally.
No,
At this point, oh.
We're that prequel anime that no one asked for. Nah.
We're the side quests.
B team, let's go.
Might need it. Shit.
Rook, you seeing anything on your end?
It looks like there was some type of egg here, but nothing survived.
There was definitely a fight, and she'll like point out all that she's seeing for like she'll move next to him. There's he's got the acid all over the side of his face, and then if you look out this way, you turn a certain way, and you can see how it affects the life over here in the greenery. It's not green.
All right. Go ahead and head back to the cart. I will climb the trees and see if there's anything nearby that looks off.
Just shout if you see anyone, and she'll start jogging back to the cart.
I will climb the tree, Joe.
Okay. Are you doing your special climb? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, do my special climb. Yeah.
Special climb?
I have theories.
So you get to the top of the tree, and as you're surveying the area, the first thing that immediately catches your eye is there is on the top of this overturned wagon, on the what would have been the side, is a stamped on, like painted on logo, and it looks like the letter H sideways, so it's kind of like a line, and then there's a V over top of it.
Does that ring a bell to me?
Roll a history check.
15.
It's vaguely familiar. You feel like you've seen this symbol before, but it's not. It's when you have a word on the tip of your tongue and you know it, but it's not coming out. You've seen this symbol before, but you can't recall what it is.
Right. And do I see any more of that strange dying, decayed foliage anywhere else?
Nope, it just seems to be centralized on this location. Like, this is where the battle took place, and then...
And can I do an investigation to see if I can tell if whatever did this was a flying creature? Like, while I'm up in the trees, can I see any broken branches?
Go for it. Roll an investigation.
Hey, 21.
Okay. Yes, you do see some of the tops of the trees have been snapped, and they're kind of angled weird, and you can see the snapping in them, so that you can assess that there was definitely some sort of flying creature or thing in this area during the battle.
I'm going to do my own nature check to see if I can kind of, using what I've pulled and what Faye has pulled, and see if I can deduce what.
Go for it.
My nature is garbage. Yeah. Me and Faye are of like minds. 3.
Yes.
He's like, I don't know. I don't know.
That's weird.
Feeling like Dr. Watson and less like Sherlock Holmes right now.
Yeah, you're not able to put anything together at this point. But as you're looking around, you do notice feet kind of sticking out from Like there's a pair of boots that are kind of sticking out, and you're like, oh, there must be bodies that are connected to those boots on the other side of that cart.
Or are there?
I will get back down and I will check behind the cart.
Okay. As you walk around behind the cart, there are 4 bodies scattered across.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, you bastard, Joseph! Oh!
Oh man.
Let me mute myself. I'm not even gonna fucking look at you.
I will examine the bodies to see if what's going on.
Okay. At first glance, you will notice that there is a half-elf, a tiefling, an elf, and a kenku.
Cat, you're gonna tear your headphones off.
Just like rage quitting or something. There's a half elf.
What is the what is the male half elf wearing?
That
Oh, cool. Is that studded leather armor?
it is.
He's so handsome. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Loot my body! So help me God! Tatiana, get your sawed ass back here and get my sword! Don't you let that bitch take my shit!
Would you like to investigate the bodies a little further?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to borrow $100! Done! Get back here!
On the bodies, you find an heirloom sword.
You don't say.
Yeah, there's a ring on the tiefling, and it has a fluid jewel in the center of it. You find a black, red, and gold dagger with a curved, like it's curved in multiple spots, blade on the kenku, and a 2-headed coin. Both sides have the sun symbol on the elf. There is also under the chest, or under the cart, the overturned cart, there is a chest. It's like a little strong box. It's not that big. It's like maybe 5-6 inches long. And it looks like it wasn't a part of this group. It looks like it has it was in the cart and it kind of turned over and it's found a place. It doesn't look like it's naturally there.
Right. I will gather these items and also the leather armor, the studded leather armor.
Tell you
Does
right
it
now,
fit?
it is patched up by a lot of. It's very patched up. It's not pretty. It'll do the job. It's not pretty.
I'll keep that under advisement. But I will also I can tell that is this cart in the way?
In the way of the road, yes.
Okay, then I will kind of step out and like motion for them to come ahead.
Okay.
And then I will start like kind of moving the bodies out of the way first, stuff that I can actually move, and I will pocket the small chest and to look at later.
The strong box?
Yeah, the strong
Okay.
box.
Gotcha. Okay. So you start to kind of shift the bodies to the side of the road, and the 3 of you see him wave you over. What would you like to do?
Get the cart up and going down. I'll probably seeing that I know that the other cart's in the way. I'll probably run ahead and help start moving the actual overturned cart off the side of the road.
Okay. I would like you to roll a strength check, please. And is anybody assisting Faye?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll
By the time
have
she
advantage
gets there, I'll
on
probably
that.
have moved the bodies and.
Alrighty.
Going
16.
to help move the bodies. Well, not very good. I'm not very helpful. I have a
Just strength,
one.
straight strength, or could I use athletics?
You can use the athletics. Yep.
Then that's going to be a 12.
Okay. Between the two of you, it's a real struggle because this is a very heavy cart. This is a well-made and it's an expensive cart. This is not the same as the wagon that you're riding in. This is a wealthy cart. It's well-made, sturdy, lots of iron reinforcement, and it takes a little bit, but you do get it lifted and kind of moved to the side of the road. And as you get it kind of turned up and moved to the side of the road, you're all met with that symbol as you kind of flip it over. It's very blatant on the side. It's got the kind of sideways H with the triangle over top of it.
Hey, have you ever seen this before?
Can I make a history check?
Go for it. Anybody want to donate and give her advantage on that?
Kind of fucking need it at this point.
That is a 12.
Again, you've seen the symbol before. You know it represents something. You can't. It's not there. You just can't pull up what it means.
It might have been on one of the crates that I was listing on the shipments on the ports, either here or at home, but...
I figured you might have known. I don't pay attention too much of the cargo.
Yeah, that's the best guess I've got. I can't give you a name.
Maybe Arden. He's more
I'll try.
attention. He's more attention detailed than I am when it comes to garden stuff.
What are we doing?
History.
History.
Oh, 18.
Hey.
Okay, so
And you still don't know. It's like, damn it.
everybody but Mark, headphones off.
DC was 75. Sorry. Ooh.
Cat, headphones off.
There you go. Mark and the viewers, you will know that this logo is actually an A and an I, and it stands for Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a pretty prominent company. So.
Okay.
Welcome back. Mark has been given his special information, and he can RP that how he wishes.
I will scoot over there a little bit and give a look and like is that the Acquisitions Incorporated logo?
Oh, those douche
Oh, those bastards! I said from a bush. Lyra's not saying that.
while chasing squirrels.
Hey,
the
Hey, donation.
sound of doom.
$3.
that's a disadvantage. Who would you like that disadvantage to be for, Jonathan? Thank you for that donation.
Thank you so much.
It's for the kids.
Right? Faye,
Faye, you
it's
get disadvantage.
All right.
You're the favorite, clearly.
It's okay. Favorite.
I think I will stick to not being the favorite right now.
I'm okay with it. Honestly, I am. I think, well, they don't have nothing nearby, don't they? No.
Don't
Where are
think
they-
so. I think they're more Neverwinter and Waterdeep based.
Yeah, like,
They could be expanding.
I possibly. I mean, it's...
They're not the best guild, but they are a famous guild. However you want to take that.
And look, they've done plenty of work, giving me some work. All the shipments they put out, like, ports are full of them.
I just look at Lyra. She's just like,
Yeah. She's like making little butterflies, like using prestidigitation, just making little butterflies.
Orlo's still mouthing, "Help me."
I just want to experience what it's like in her head.
Didn't
But
she
anyway.
say that she dreamed about being other people?
I think that's an elf thing. I'm not sure.
I've never experienced it.
like a full-blooded elf thing. They do that weird trance stuff,
Oh, that is kind of weird.
but I'm not an expert.
Well, we still got a bit of ways to go before Mulhelson, so let's get back in the cart. Aye.
Aye. I found some stuff on these individuals. We can divvy them up later.
Oh, I mean, we've
I'm
got the
not
full back of the cart to look at shit.
I will do the proper burial coin thing for these individuals, and I will kind of give a small prayer, but I keep, who I'm praying to myself.
Yeah, Kellenvor will receive him well. And she like plops a hand on his shoulder.
Right. I get on the cart and I look at the longsword.
I feel a real certain type of way about this.
I know, and I don't care.
And honestly, it's just specifically because you have it. Feeling a real certain type of way about it.
But this heirloom sword, what can I determine? Who? Do I see a family crest name or?
It's very Viking-like. The style of the sword is very
Nordic.
Nordic made, and it's a solid, sturdy sword, but it's also kind of old, and maybe just a little bit blunt. It's not as sharp as a regular sword would be.
Right.
Almost like it's been used so much that it hasn't been taken care of well.
Okay. But do I see I guess it's in a language I can't read?
It is.
Okay. Do I know but I can tell it's kind of like Viking-ish. But I know of can I learn like a history like the closest people that would probably this sword belongs to?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
And unlike Faye, I don't have disadvantage. Hey, natural 20. Cat.
Oh, nice.
Mark that down on your push-up thing. That is a total of.
Cat's just not having a good night at all.
20. It's a total of 22.
Okay. So you know specifically that this comes from a very small village. The style kind of isolates it to this one clan on the Sword Coast that you know enough about to kind of get a general sense, but it's such a small clan that it's not something that has a lot of knowledge about it. So on your way to Neverwinter, you'll kind of pass by the area. You could probably take this sword and investigate, and you would know that this sword comes from this area. But that's about all you're gonna get out of the Nat 20.
Okay. I will. Seeing that it's not much use to Arden or me, or maybe even Faye, I will just keep this sword on me. And then I will look at the ring, and then look at the dagger. It's like, Lyra, you're a magic-y person, and I guess sort of Faye. Do you have abilities to tell if this is magical or not?
No, not at all.
Is that a no, Lyra?
Bye.
That's all I ask. And I hand her the ring and the.
And then I take it and
dagger.
fly away. Fuck you, bitches! I'm going to Barovia. I'm just gonna hold it and look at it.
You handed her the ring, right?
Yeah, the ring and the dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
$10 from Jonathan Hafner.
Nice. The entire party now has disadvantage on your rolls, so you'll be rolling with disadvantage.
Wait, I have my other advantage still.
Yeah.
You can use one of your advantages and one of your disadvantages to cancel each other out and roll regular.
You want me to roll straight now?
Yep.
No, I don't want you to roll straight. I'm just kidding.
What was that roll, Kat? What was that roll? What was that roll? More push-ups? I can't hear you. You're just mouthing.
It's a 1!
I almost spit my water.
But everyone's okay, right?
Well, she wasn't casting magic, so.
Lyra, you are absolutely convinced that these are not magical in any way. In fact, they look like useless junk.
They're just material possessions.
I take them back and it's like, at least the dagger looks cool. I will snap it on one of my loops and hold onto the dagger. And
You, as you go to snap it on one of your loops, you realize that this dagger, remember, has the curved blade, so you kind of have to like curve it into your loop because the blade is thick, but it's curved.
Right.
So you kind of curve it in there.
Mhm.
It's gonna take some time to get it out of your loop. You can't just like flick it like the rest of your daggers.
Oh, I meant like, connect, like, attach it, not necessarily like.
Oh, I'll help. She just hops over. I have an idea.
I reach like behind her and hand like Faye the ring. It's like,
I'll take the ring.
and I was like, how about you try?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I get any like magic tinglies off of it?
Go for it. Roll an Arcana.
Please.
And I've got disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
I've got 2 stacks of it, so this is 1. So that's a 7
Double
and
disadvantage.
a 2 for a total of 3.
Yeah, you're convinced these are just normal items. There's no magical
Why
properties
is
to
this
this
happening
at
to
all.
me?
I mean, I'm not getting any magic off of it, but it's quite nice, don't you think? You mind if I keep it?
Sure. I see why not.
Just slide it on.
Oh, boom.
Okay.
Oh man, that face is worth it.
It wasn't me this time. I just want to say it.
You slide the ring on, and as soon
I was
as
like-
you do,
I've never given a woman a ring before, but yeah.
the
Duck when her head explodes.
the jewel in the center kind of pulsates, and it almost looks like the top of that jewel is very liquidy,
Mm-hmm.
and it you feel a tightening in these like
Uh-oh.
grips
Oh.
onto your finger.
Okay.
I swear I had a dream about this, guys. I swear.
One of
It's
your
just-
past lives.
No, I don't know, maybe, but it just seems like maybe. Oh, it's too late.
So yeah,
Yeah, I got a ring, and it's kind of tight.
Bit pinchy.
So, does it? I kind of. Give me a
Woo!
hand model. Yeah. Looks good. And what else did I get? I got the ring, the dagger, the heirloom sword, and then
There was a coin that had the sun
coin.
symbol.
yeah, I was like, you're more a religious person here. This mean anything new?
All right, rolling religion. Got using my second stack of disadvantage to clear my out.
Hey,
All right, that is a 9.
okay. That was
Praise
with
the
your
sun.
disadvantage.
That was with my disadvantage. I rolled a
Okay.
6 and a 7.
You're familiar enough with the various religions and gods that you would be able to identify the symbol that's on both sides as the symbol of Lathander.
Okay.
However, it's not quite accurate, but you don't know why.
She's like holding it up, like away from her. It looks like it's Lathander's, but there's parts of it that seem off a bit. It's got to be him, though. He's the only morning god I know of.
Well, I mean, you're the religious one. You can keep it if anyone else doesn't want it.
She holds it out to the rest of the group.
That is it common? The religion? It's more common.
The Lathander?
He's
It wouldn't
known
be
throughout-
unheard of, but it's
Then I will take out the thing box.
Being in the clergy, not being in the clergy, but just being there, Does it sound familiar?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
11.
Faye and Shiloh are now connected forever.
They're married. Ooh, maybe they'll swap places.
You said an 11?
Yes.
Okay. So you know that there is a sect of, or a cult of Lathander that kind of split off. Yes? Would you like to join? Come on. Don't think about it, just do it.
Precious
Cute.
baby.
There is a cult of Lathander worshippers that have kind of split off, and they call themselves the Seekers, and this is their symbol. But that's about all you can pull up.
That looks like the Seekers.
The Seekers.
They're like a little group from a big group that they believe different things but the same things.
So, still Lathander symbol, but different for the Seeker group?
Yeah, see? Just like the coin. They're like the same, but they're a little bit different.
All right. You want to hold on to it, or should I?
I'll hold on to it. I like trinkets.
And Faye passes it over.
Puts it in her bag. Well, she like opens a little tiny bag and then opens another bag, and inside of that bag is a smaller bag, and there's like maybe a couple like different. She like kind of open and like goes through them, and like they're like different coins for like different like currencies and stuff, and then she like puts it in there, and then she like singes it and puts it in there, and then but she puts a little tiny bag in her pocket.
It's a lot of bags there you've got, Lyra.
Aren't they cute?
You could say there's layers. I take out the strong box
Okay.
and I check it for traps.
Do
Go
the
ahead
I'm a
thing.
rogue.
roll an
I'm a rogue.
investigation.
I do stuff like that. Oh, thank God. That's a 17.
This doesn't seem to be trapped, but it is locked.
I will plop it. I will sit cross-leg Indian style and just nudge it in between my legs and take out my thieves' tools.
Okay.
And
Roll your sleight of hand to unlock it.
That is a 23.
Yeah. Doesn't take you long. You're able to figure it out, and you pop the lock, and you open up the top of the strong box, and inside you find yourself
Mimic.
Very little Christmas.
Roll initiative.
3 platinum. That's cool.
there are 3 eggs about the size of in between like an ostrich egg and a chicken egg, something about that size, and they're green. You find yourself a little tip of what looks like an iguana tail. And you find two massive teeth. They look like molars, but they're huge, like probably about the size of your fist. You also find a rolled up map with a camp marked on it about 5 miles west of your current location, as well as several dungeons, that's what they're labeled, that are nearby, marked on the map. And on the legend of the map is the same logo on the side of the cart, the Acquisitions Incorporated logo.
Well, I showed that off to everyone. I was like, well, it seems there are 4 dungeons marked off, and then there's a encampment not too far off.
Ain't that the same encampment that the bandit leader was taking his injured friend to?
Yes, with the tongue twister of a guy who leads it.
Yeah, Binwin Bronzebon, right?
I just call him Bonbon. But yeah.
Well, we can probably head that way. If it's, I mean, we can continue heading for Molelson, but we got this map, dungeons, the cart turned over. We might get some coin, turning in what was lost with this chest you got.
Yeah, I look at the thing, the contents of the thing. I was like, I'd much rather have coin than to have any of these. So we could try turning it in, and I'll just keep a mental note of where the encampment is, and just roll up and put the map back into the box and lock it back.
Okay. Olo kind of shouts out, "Well, what you guys doing over there?"
Plotting to take over the world.
I had a cousin named Pinky do that once.
How'd he fare?
Not well.
Still trying.
Now, in spite of his rage, he's just a rat in a cage.
Don't be a hater. Rage with the machine.
So are y'all climbing aboard again, or?
I thought we were riding in and doing this.
Oh. Yeah, okay. And the horses pick up speed a little bit. And you continue on as the sun sets. Olo kind of turns his head around to everyone and says, "Do you all wanna catch some sleep, or do we want to keep going?"
How long until we get to the town? You said it was close by.
We're probably about an hour out. We had a lot of distractions.
I'll wait until we get into town.
An hour can't be too bad.
Okay. I'm gonna bring the top up though. And he turns his head around, and you see him push a little button on the seat next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the clicking and clacking. And this canvas top begins to kind of rise up and cover over the top of the back of the wagon. And then
Doesn't it also have the Ack logo on it?
Yeah,
you're on the
what the
inside.
fuck?
You can't see.
I swear to God, Joseph!
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Before we go though, Lyra, you were gifted 200 gold.
Oh, nice.
It's not helping!
Yeah, that's actually the second one. Good one way back towards the beginning, too.
Yeah, DB gave me some, and I noted that one.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. I'm having an emotional breakdown.
It's okay.
I
We
think
just
that's why
looted
you-
your body. It's fine.
It's all
I don't
good.
know what you're talking about. This is a completely independent game from anything else that we're doing.
Totally.
No
The
names.
reason why I drank.
So thank you so much for joining us for Neverwinter. I had a great time setting this up and playing through with y'all, and we look forward to playing this by every other week on Tuesdays. So join us every other Tuesday for Neverwinter. Tomorrow is our premiere of The Hidden, so you'll want to make sure that you tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. for another world premiere, universal premiere.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like that phrase because it has multiple meanings. Universal premiere of The Hidden. So tune in tomorrow night for that. Make sure that you hit that follow button if you haven't already, so that you are notified when we go live. We have all kinds of awesome content going on. We got Sunrunners is premiering on the 31st, 30th or 31st, the Sunday, the last Sunday of this month. Season 2 of Sunrunners. That's a Dark Matter 5e campaign. We've got this one on Tuesdays. We've got bi-weekly on Mondays. We have coming soon is Nerd Asylum by Night, which is a Vampire the Masquerade game. That'll also be interactive, where you can affect the game with your donations. And then we have bi-weekly on Wednesdays, we'll be having The Hidden. And then every Thursday, we do Barovia Beckons. And then I think that's all the live shows we have, but we also have podcasts that are coming out, and you can find all that at thenerdasylum.com. If you miss a live show, no worries, we've got you covered. You can always check previous episodes at thenerdasylum.com. Click on the media, and every show we have has an archive.
You can also check it out on YouTube as well.
Yes, and you can subscribe and get notified when we update those. They usually go on 24 hours after the live stream. You can also leave a review on all of our shows at thenerdasylum.com. If you click on the show of your choice, you can just scroll down towards the bottom and leave a review. We made it super easy on you. You don't have to have an iTunes account. You don't have to have anything. You can log in with any of your social medias and leave a review for us there. You can also see a little bit more about the cast and where you can find them online for each of the shows. So check out thenerdasylum.com. We have all kinds of awesome stuff doing that on that website. We also have merchandise. I'm supposed to mention that. We also have currently we have a limited edition poster, tumbler, and t-shirt that is going. All the proceeds from that item are being donated to Extra Life. So get that while supplies last. And then I think that's all the announcements I have. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for the World Universal premiere of The Hidden. As always, have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you next time.
Glitters and sparkles.